Let's quickly flip back to Brigger in the room up there. So there's the desk and the couch and the coffee table and everything else. Like there's some maps on the floor and there's a globe over in the corner that is this corner that I'm pinging right now. Mm-hmm. There's a globe over there.
Well, I'm looting everything double time.
Where do you start?
I start with the desk.
Everything, all the drawers in the desk are locked.
I smash through it with... Yes.
With what?
In my bare hands.
Blood opens.
With my, let's see here. It says I have a club.
You have a...
No, it says that's my weapon proficiency. Never mind.
Yeah, you know how to use a club. All right,
yeah, my sword.
With your sword? Okay.
Yeah.
So you start bashing into the desk. Like, any regard for the desk whatsoever, or you just like...
I don't care about the desk, I just want to get in the drawers.
Okay. Eventually you manage to break open the drawers. You wind up shredding and damaging some of the delicate things inside of there. But you find a sack of gold. You broke a potion that was in there. Completely spilled it all over the place. And you cut up a couple of papers, but there's still a bunch of documents you can get to. In another drawer, you find a couple of gems. And in a third drawer, you find a dagger.
We will take all of that.
Okay.
The documents, the gems, the gold, and the dagger.
Okay. Documents, golds, gems, dagger. And let me just write all this stuff down. Cool. All right. Abigail. Vincent and Bannon just ran past you faster than you've seen them ever run. Especially considering he's in play now.
She's never seen me run, so maybe I just run that fast.
Possibly.
Fair point. Fair point.
And your lock tools were broken in the process. What do you do?
Do I see her in the ocean?
So you walk into the room, you see Vincent diving down into the water, and that's about it right now.
I turn and say, he's going for a swim.
Ah, I see. Maybe I should... Did she fall? Did you guys get her?
Yeah, he hit her on the ladder and she fell. We don't know if she's dead, so that's why he's going to check.
Well, maybe I should take a shot at her.
I don't know if that's wise. I mean, if you shoot an arrow into water, it's not going to go anywhere except into the water, then stop. So, let's just let...
I guess I'll look around the building to see what's up. I don't know how to swim, right?
Yeah, you have no idea how to swim.
Okay, fine. I'll just look around
the
building.
No, I lied. You totally know how to swim. No, that's Jeff's character. Yeah, you don't know how to swim at all.
Okay, so I'll just look around the building to see if there's anything interesting or worth anything.
It's a pretty abandoned building. There's not much around. Everything's covered in dust. There's some things covered in sheets, so you can't tell what they are. And there's a lot of old crates, but the place looks abandoned.
Well, I'll remove some sheets just for the heck of it.
Okay, there's some boxes and stuff. Yeah, there's nothing that looks all that interesting. It's just like old crates and there's like, a covered wagon. Well, it's a wagon that had been covered by a sheet.
Alright, then I'll just, do nothing, I guess.
Okay.
I'll keep an eye on the sea to see what's going on.
Alright, Vincent, you dove into the water. You start swimming around, and pretty quickly you notice her body starting to, float with the tide a bit.
Face down.
Where
she's
no,
underwater.
She's face up. Yeah.
Okay.
She's kind of at an angle, floating.
I'm going to swim over to her and pull what can best be described as a reverse Baywatch, which is where I get to them and then start cutting them to pieces with a knife. Unless she's very obviously dead, and in which case I just do one quick between the eyes, knife into the skull.
Okay, you knife her skull, and
Can my character see this?
no, because the ladder is just like a small like
Okay.
Can I
ladder
see
that
it?
goes down. No, neither. Like they're down and
Oh.
then horizontal quite a ways because of the tide and floating and shit. So you guys don't see any of this, but there's it's dark water.
I randomly
Vincent,
scream,
you
loot
murdered.
her body!
You go psycho on her, and she is dead.
Controlled psycho, but
well,
I
I'm
do
psycho
fri-
from movie Psycho.
Look,
Right.
Jeff, you worked for a fucking cleric's house for like 2 weeks, man. You're pretty pissed off right now.
came unglued there. I do frisk her before I swim back up to my armor.
She didn't have anything else on her, but part of you dies a little bit inside knowing that you killed a creature of such beauty.
Okay.
She has a dagger, though, no?
She threw it.
Was she like a 9? Is that what we're talking
9?
about? 9 out of 10, beauty wise?
Oh, yeah, I'd say 9.3.
9.3?
Damn.
Pretty good.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, I do swim back up, say it is done, and I start putting on my armor, collect my sword, the rod, and the new rod that I got. Apparently I'm quite rotted out. And then I say we must vacate the premises, I believe.
Say I can help with that, but where's Bregor?
Bregor is what I could only imagine he's probably furiously looting the place.
Yeah. Flash back to Bregor.
Bregor?
What is left? There's the couch, the tea table, and the
Yeah.
globe.
Yeah.
So I
And there's my 2
frantically.
daggers on the ground, too.
Hmm.
There's
I
3
know,
daggers on the ground.
I frantically search the couch cushions for spare change. No. Okay, so I look around the coffee table. Is there any drawers? Or is it just a
There
plain
is a
table?
single drawer. Yeah.
Okay, I open that drawer.
There's nothing in it.
Okay, now
Well, nothing
I
interesting. There's like a pencil and some like,
Okay.
useless crap.
now I hack the globe in half.
Damn, you're going
You
gangster
just
on this place.
like cut it in half.
Yeah.
Okay. The
It was
globe's,
another
like, cut-
intricate
it's cut in
loot.
half, and it's empty inside.
Okay. I pick up the daggers off the floor and I leave.
Okay. Cool.
All right, as we reassemble, I'm like, all right, let's get out of here. Let's get to that lighthouse. And I usher us in that direction.
Before we start moving, Neil, can you answer Skype real quick?
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now.
Okay, sorry, the text just cuts off.
Oh, it's the same as the other version of it, which is basically until you do something to break it.
Sure. All right, so I motion to the party. Vincent, we should go back inside of that warehouse real quick. I have something that can get us out of here much easier.
Okay, let's go, guys.
So we walk inside, and I just cast invisibility on all of us.
You wait until... Okay, so you guys walk inside, and there's the old man there. He's like, what the fuck is going on?
I immediately just walk up to him and stab him in the neck.
Okay, so you walk up, you pull out your dagger, and just like...
Yeah, I reach behind my shoulder and pull out a black dagger and just stab him.
roll to hit.
10.
10 is a hit. You get a couple bonuses. It's D10 plus 3 and everything, but it's still a hit. Roll for damage, D4.
1.
Doesn't matter. He's an old man with only 1 HP. You stab him in the throat, and he just collapses to the ground.
I grab his corpse, throw him down the ladder, then cast group invisibility.
There's not a ladder in this room.
Oh, I thought we were in the warehouse.
No, she had run
No.
into the room across. He was in the... Okay, so where were you guys going? I thought you were headed back towards where Bregor was.
We did,
Yeah,
but
we
then
were
we started
meeting with
walking
Bregor.
away. And I said, let's go back to the warehouse. And Vincent said, okay.
Okay, which warehouse are we talking about? Hold on. So there was the office building.
I meant the
Bregor
one
still
where we
is.
killed her.
Okay, well, that's where you guys were already. You hadn't left there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bregor is still in the office building.
Well, I want to kill her in front of the party, so that happens. We don't do anything. We don't.
Okay, so as he does that, I go... Is there, like, register-ish thing?
No.
Ah, well, I loot the old man.
You get another 5 gold.
All right.
Oh.
Then I
and
cast.
I split it. I split it with everyone, and I give a look to Bregor that says, "How was the loot upstairs, broski?"
I will tell you in a little bit. Let's get out of here first.
Okay.
All right. So
Yeah,
everyone
it's a
goes
look,
invisible.
Gregor, it's a look.
Oh yeah, that was what my look said too. Back.
Okay.
I gave you a look in Elvish. It wasn't one that Vincent could intercept. It was an Elvish look.
Okay.
All right. We're all
Cool.
invisible.
All right.
Okay.
Let's get out of here.
Be like, where are we going?
The lighthouse is where we're supposed to meet.
The lighthouse.
To the lighthouse.
By
By the way, don't run into anything. Try not to avoid people. They can still hear you. It's not a permanent way to get out of here. Just be careful.
Very good.
Oh, and try to stick together because you can't see each other. You can
Yeah.
only-
In fact, you guys had a hard time getting here. You actually had to do the whole holding onto each other's shoulder thing
Okay.
to follow each other around because you're
we
all
formed the
invisible.
conga line.
Right.
I say real quick to everybody else. Did we grab something like her head to let them know we killed her?
No, she's
Yeah.
gone. I made sure of it, and that was all he asked for, not confirmation.
Okay.
All right. So
Okay.
we're exiting the town invisible. While invisible.
All right. So you guys head towards the lighthouse.
Yes.
Okay. Takes you the better. I mean, will take you the whole day to get there. And at certain points, various people wind up straying more than 10 feet from Bannon. And once you get 10 feet away from Bannon, the invisibility wears off on you.
Yeah.
And Bannon, do you ever cancel your invisibility?
Not till we get to the lighthouse.
Okay, so eventually you guys just can't see him, and it's the three of you walking, and you don't know if he's with you unless he says anything.
I thought we were holding on to each other.
Yeah, but eventually, you guys are no one wants to walk all day holding on to
Okay,
each
sure,
other
sure,
in a
sure,
Congo line,
Sure.
ridiculous.
I do.
You want to hold on to Bannon all day long
Yeah.
while you walk
I made a new
20
friend.
miles?
More so than I thought today.
And I would like to tie this the string I have for my bow to Gregor's finger and to mine so I can follow him with that.
Okay. Bannon, you feel reassured by Breger's firm grip on your shoulders the entire way to the lighthouse. It's 8 hours of his hands just kind of working into your shoulders.
Sure.
Meanwhile, Breger, you have a string attached to you that leads to Abigail. Vincent, you're walking alone on a road. Except for the
Yeah.
occasional giggling of elves.
Which I'm kind of used to at this point in time.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's our journey.
That's your journey. You get to the lighthouse. The old man at the elf at the lighthouse, sees you guys come in, and has the door open by the time you get there, and says, "Oh, looks like you found the people you were looking for." No, you're still invisible.
I'm still invisible and I don't come on visible.
Yeah.
I
He
don't
goes-
become visible. Damn it.
He sees Vincent, and says, "Oh, hi there again. There was a guy came by looking for you a few days ago, week
Yep.
ago or so.
Was he a wizard dressed in black?
I don't know about him being a wizard, but he's dressed all in black."
With
Yes.
silver finishes.
Who said that? What?
Never mind my elven friends.
Yes.
We're just here to meet with someone, friend. We won't trouble
Who
you
the hell
or
said
bring
that?
trouble. My elf friend, Bregor, you might have met him. He has boys.
don't
He's
see
invisible
anyone.
right now. Well, he's
Invisible?
he's here.
Well, I guess you did meet up with that wizard. How? He's starts trying to wave towards Breger. Says, "Where is he?"
I grab his hand and gently stroke it, so he knows where I'm at. He is okay
And
with
then
this.
you feel a strange feeling when Breger lets go of you, and you're not sure whether to peg it as relief or sadness.
Okay.
The old man screams as you grab for his hand and jumps back.
I
Okay.
am the ghost of Christmas
This would be a
past.
perfect time for your ventriloquism.
That's how I do it.
Anyway, the old man slams the door shut in your guys' face.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, I guess we fucked it up, guys.
So we just kind of chill there, then kneel until supposedly the person comes to give us the money.
While we're waiting, I tell Breger and Vincent, by the way, you look a little bit older than you did prior to that engagement. And
What do you mean?
It was because of
You
that.
can't tell that to Brigger. You can't even see him.
Oh, okay. Well, I tell that to Vincent. I'd be like, you look a little bit older.
How come?
So one of those spells, you know, the one that made you move a little bit quicker,
Yeah.
it aged you by a year.
Hmm.
All three of us, actually.
All right. Well, we shan't be using that except for in the most dire of needs, then, yes?
Sounds
It's
good.
actually it's a lot worse for you, Vincent, than it was for us because we have many years, whereas you do not have quite as many years.
And-
I do not. And I can't imagine a greater crime than shortening the amount of time this world has with Vincent Longborn. We shall not use that spell too much, but I thank you, friend. It was essential to tracking her down, so for that we are okay.
Just letting you know.
Understand.
So it's nighttime, and you guys are locked outside of the lighthouse, and there's no one that has showed up yet. Do you just want to do? No, let's deal with this now because that will be a nice ending spot.
Sure.
Will you type to me what I looted from the place?
I mainly say, Vincent, we were quite trusting of the mayor when we had no reason to be. I feel like we are, we killed that person for no reason.
Well, it's only nighttime, and if he has betrayed us, then again we can enter into the circle of blood and murder, and we're quite
I
accustomed.
smile as he says that.
We've been
No one else
betrayed
can see.
before.
All right. Well, how long do we plan on waiting here?
We should give it at least a day or two.
Perfect.
I would give it a
Gregor,
week.
you have been released from Bannon. He has moved around a little bit, and you have become visible.
Sweet.
I recuperate my string.
I'm still ruggedly handsome despite being 1 year older.
Yeah. Abigail, you too eventually become visible now that you're no longer attached to Bannon as he walks around.
All right.
Um,
So I say to Breger in Elvish, so about that loot, broski?
I am looking through it right now, actually.
Okay. Well, how long do you guys want to wait for that? I would suggest almost a week because you have to confirm that she's dead. I mean, and he has to send someone here, and it might take a day to send someone to. And Vincent has to heal his 1 damage that he got.
We'll give it a few days, and then we can go seek an audience with the mayor in some way.
So, from Beatrix's office, I looted 1,000 gold, and I distribute 250 to each of the other party members.
I say you can have mine. I earn your trust, not your gold.
Okay, I keep Bannon's share.
We get
I give you
230
a
gold, you
look.
said?
250 to everyone?
250 apiece.
Okay.
Also, I take out. I got gems. I show them to Abigail. I have no idea what these are or what they're worth. Do you have any idea?
Abigail.
Neil, I guess you can say how much they're worth.
Do you want me to announce the actual value, or should I just save it and tell you in secret, and then you can decide whether or not want to tell later?
All right, fine. Let's do that anyway. It might be more fun.
Okay. Well, then I'll just do it when we chat later. Otherwise, I'll forget. Cool. So it's nighttime. Do you guys camp outside the lighthouse? Where do you sleep?
It's on. I guess it's on like a beach, right? Because that's where Tutago
No,
was
it's on the
buried.
top of a cliff.
It's on the top of a cliff. That makes sense.
Yeah, the beach is. You got to like walk a mile or so to get to the beach.
Sure. Vincent, where should we make camp?
Off this man's property a little bit, maybe more towards the beach or something.
Sure. We could remain invisible while we sleep if you so desire.
Maybe another time, but for now we actually want to be found. We're supposed to meet up with somebody.
Sure. Well, I'll stay.
Just keep a guard.
I'll stay off a little bit and remain invisible myself. I walk off, but I keep an eye on the party so they don't know where I'm at.
Invisibility does wear off when you fall asleep, though.
That's fine.
So we're gonna do a rotation, and I would suggest we keep a watch on the. If anyone comes to the how's it called, Lighthouse?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a good
So-
recommendation.
You guys take watch. Okay. And nothing happens throughout the night. It's pretty uneventful. No one shows up. The guy doesn't leave his house, but there's lights on in the lighthouse because it's a lighthouse.
Sure.
Next day arrives, and you guys are kicking it.
Okay. Well, we're actually well over 4 hours, so we should probably end it here, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I was going
Yeah.
to say, is there anything in particular you want to do because we're basically done?
No,
Or
I
do you just
thought
wait?
I think this is a good stopping point.
Okay.
I don't
Well,
wanna do
you guys
anything.
wait, and eventually a rider shows up with some money for you guys, and that's
Oh,
it.
there we go.
And he leaves.
Perfect.
Okay. And you just split the 6K evenly, or give it all
Does
to
Banner
Abigail?
once again turn down his share?
Yeah.
Okay, so then it's 2K each, I guess.
Yep.
Yep.
But I give Banner a look of like, okay. Trust you may have.
Okay.
And then I touch myself. I touch myself in the chest, and immediately jump up 30 feet in the air, and that's the end.
10 feet. 10 feet.
30 feet. 30.
30 feet
Oh no,
horizontal.
you're right. You're right. 30 feet forward
I
or straight
believe your
upward. So
landing
yeah,
after a 30-foot jump might be painful.
30 feet up in the air.
All right.
Jumps 10 feet up and falls back.
So let's wrap it up because if we want to do the Q&A, we should do that nearish.
Well, we're wrapped up. We're done.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really need to take a break. We could just do the live Q&A here. Unless you guys, I mean, do you want a break for some reason, Jeff, or anyone?
I just need an RQP, but you can start this, and I'll be right back.
Okay,
let's do it.
cool. All right, so questions in the chat. Feel free to ask whatever you want. We'll do this for about 20 minutes, and I am at a set of timer, so we don't run over. And I guess if anyone else has questions, feel free to ask it on the show.
You guys really want to do it now, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So this is the only time that makes sense, really.
It's only 20 minutes. We
Yeah.
could do longer ones in the future.
Yeah, I just have my ears burning, and I'm not an uncomfortable position.
You can't see it, but right now, I'm playing for you the world's smallest. I'm just sorry. That's an old lady douchey thing to do. What I meant to say, Abigail, is a character just died. This is the only time that would be very much so.
Yeah,
next.
all right,
We already
all
told
right.
you that, so you got to stop whining. Let's
Okay.
go.
All right. Do you have any type of? These are all like about me. Do you have any type of healing at all, JP? You'll just have to see. Why did you roll wizard? Because I didn't want to play this fucking cleric all over again. That'd just be weird and stupid.
Hi, I'm Tugabut's other twin brother, also half ogre and half human.
Well, we thought about, and this is one of the things I talked with Neal for a while. I was gonna make a gnome cleric and be the gnome that stole Tugabut's money or whatever, but then I opted against it because I didn't want to fucking be a gnome. Or no, I was gonna be a gnome
Episodes
illuminate.
in 1 week.
Do what?
No, I was just answering a question. 1 week
Okay.
from now is next episode.
I was
were you
gonna be
saying?
a gnome illusionist. That's right, not a cleric.
Yeah.
Well, next episode we'll have to talk about it, but it might be on a Tuesday because I'm going to be in Sweden actually.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do next episode on next Tuesday.
I don't think Tuesday is going to work.
Can't do it Thursday. I'd have to do it Wednesday, and I've already got a show planned for Wednesday.
I got Mafia Wednesdays.
Well, shit. I guess we don't play for a week and a half. 2
We
weeks?
can't do this Saturday?
No, Jeff's in DreamHack.
What about this
Oh, of
Tuesday,
course.
like in 2 days?
That's way too much. I mean, I can't even get VODs posted that quickly. Like, that's way too much.
You could slow roll it, I guess.
Yeah, you could do the VOD super slowly.
I mean, we just introduced a new character, so there's a lot of content, I guess.
It's up to Neal. He's the DM. He's the one that has to make planning. We just show up.
You know, we could do it Tuesday.
I'm down.
If you guys really want, we could do it Tuesday.
I see. The thing is, I'd rather get one in, even if it's rushed like that, than miss a whole week because we'd lose momentum for the first time. You know,
Yeah, sure. Tuesday, 8 p.m. EDT. Does that work?
works for me.
Yeah.
Whoa, not 8 p.m.
Do you have
9
Inside the
p.m.
Game?
Oh no, I don't.
You don't?
No,
Yeah.
fuck. Then yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so 8 p.m. EDT Tuesday. Does that work for you, Jen?
Yeah.
Ryan?
Excellent.
We good?
All right, we'll play again Tuesday.
Excellent.
How
Do
many
we
more?
want to reveal your stats, Bannon?
That's a good. Well, that was one of the questions I saw in there was.
I mean, I said how much HP I had. So I have total. I'll just reveal them. Yeah, I have 14 HP, 10 Dex, or 10 strength, 8 Dex, 13 Con, 17 Int, 13 Will, 14.
17. He
Yeah.
just like blurts that out. 17 int.
14 Charisma and 13 Perception.
14 charisma.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
Oh, how did we let JP's character get the most charisma? How did that happen?
I
Breger
think.
has the most charisma.
Yeah, Breger's got the most.
Oh, he did. He still has 15.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
we're safe. Don't worry about it.
Um,
How old is Bannon? He is now 27.
I'm 28.
28? You started 26. Oh, yeah, 28. You just aged.
Yeah, so I aged 1 year. Yeah, then he's still got some other stuff that I don't want to reveal. We'll just have that in due time.
He's 5th level.
Yeah, I'm 5th level. 14 HP is low, but it actually rolled quite well for a wizard, so it's kind of high, I guess, for my level.
Wizards only get D4 HP per level, so he came out pretty good.
Well, yeah, at level, yeah. Isn't that like a possible of 20 and he has 18 or 14? You said
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
could have been 5 HP. So
Yeah.
Yeah, if it was Bragor.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
I was rolling the stats.
exactly.
Is the chat on delay at all?
No, there's no delay
Okay,
today.
cool.
How are you enjoying Band and the Wizard? It's still kind of adjusting. I rolled pretty bad on my level 3 spells, so that kind of sucks, but I'll get a chance to re-roll those next time. Wizards work differently. You have to roll each time you level up to see if you learn the spell. You roll a D100. You have to roll 1 through 75, and I rolled pretty shittily.
Yeah. When will we have guests on the show? We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. Well,
We're kicking around ideas for like charity streams and stuff like that, guys. But right now it's like crazy. Neal has 3 shows a week. JP has like 4 or 5. WCS just ended. And in case you didn't know this, we're coming up on DreamHack, MLG. Well, it's DreamHack blank MLG. So kind of crazy time this month.
Yeah.
Someone asked, what was the word to activate JP's boots?
Same as your staff.
Okay. Plans for are there any new plans for healing, or the party always have to wait for a long time? That was kind of the thing. I just didn't want to play a new cleric, so I guess we'll just have to wait a new time.
Yeah.
Or
The only way to heal at this point is through potions, hiring people, which is not, as we discovered today, not always easy to do, or just waiting. And that's kind of the problem of not having a cleric. And then on the other hand, if we had given everyone a way to heal, that would have cheapened Tuttigub's role entirely. You know,
yeah.
it would have made him kind of a useless character. So
Yep.
Someone asking what my initial thoughts were when Tuttigub died. It was kind of like the 5 stages of depression, to be honest. I didn't believe it when it happened. Then I got real sad because I wouldn't watch Game of Thrones last week, so I had that doubled with roleplay, and I was just kind of distraught. And then I heard that I actually got real fucking emotional when I heard that song that someone wrote. And then I started to create the character, and I got over it. So,
We were sad too. I think everyone was pretty sad.
Yeah.
yeah,
Get close to your characters, even the other characters. Like,
yeah.
I think we all give Abigail a tough time, but if like her ferret were to explode in her pocket and just like knock her hips out and she died, we'd be sad.
A lot of people are asking for my alignment. Neal, alignment doesn't really mean too much to you, so should I just reveal that, or you want to wait?
it doesn't really mean too much. It's just like a vague. I mean, you should wait, because if it
Okay.
doesn't mean much, it doesn't mean anything to me. It just means something to you. But he's a black-robed wizard, so
Makes sense, yeah.
yeah. Uncle Four Fingers, I'm not going to answer any of your questions as long as you continue to spell my name wrong.
Oh, God.
Neal.
Dodar says, how does Jeff feel about losing his god sword?
I think I liked how a lot of the story was kind of circling around it, but it did at times, like in battle, I think less applicable to the battle we're in now. Like it's as you could see, even with this like merchant woman we murdered. Like it wasn't 25 low level guards and then like a high level her. It was one pretty strong minotaur, and then she was a crafty, interesting character. So I think a lot of people are complaining about it being too powerful, and I think it was for how early in the game we got it. But as the game goes on, it wasn't going to end up being that powerful. But I think what made me sad is that there was pretty cool story around it. So part of me actually, even knowing Brightblade's sword is better for me, I wanted to keep it just because of like Riker's obsession with it and stuff. But at the end of the day, I actually just like killing stuff too much, so I asked for Brightblade's blade, which is now called Brightblade's Dying Wish.
There you go. Someone asked first impressions of Bannon to the party. We'll go to Jen first because she's been silent. Jen.
Sorry, I didn't hear the question well.
What are your first impressions of Bannon thus far?
Bannon, I don't know. It seems like a black-robed wizard, so I don't really know what to expect. Like, the aging thing is kind of weird, but that's pretty cool at the same time. I don't know how to play Abigail towards him. I don't know if she should like him or be really, really apprehensive, so I went for the apprehensive road. We're gonna see. I bet she likes that he leaves her with all the money, though, so that should help. I'm pretty excited to like see what Wizard brings to the party. I think it's gonna make the fights probably a lot more exciting because we might all end up dying quicker, but we might also kill people quicker, so it could be fun.
Trying to
That's
look through all this. That's good. That's good. What does Bannon look like? I mean, I can read the description. I think Neal read it already, but tall, slightly skinny human wizard. I'm normally 6'3", 200 pounds. Blah, 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 blah. Hair is medium length, bone straight up and silvery. He has a strong jaw and slight silver stubble. His eyes are bright blue, and the first thing you notice when you look at him. Oh, we lost Ryan again. Where is the other part of this? Band does not wear robes like other wizards and rather opts for a casual approach with black frayed cut-off cargo pants, tan sandals, and a finely made silken shirt, solid black with silver finishes to that. So other than that, you can make your own. And I need something, obviously, for the show. So I would love any and all fan arts. How much time do we have left?
People are asking about Tuttigub's boots. I think since they are destroyed, we can reveal that now. They were boots of levitation. They would make him levitate.
I thought we got those identified. Did we not?
We did.
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we knew that.
And now
Yeah,
he
just confirming.
confirms it, I guess.
Okay.
Just confirming also there was nothing else special about them that has been revealed yet.
Gotcha.
Cool.
I can tell you guys about my awesome plan to get out of trouble if we couldn't row. I came up with it this week.
If we
How
couldn't
would
what?
we-
I had a plan if we couldn't row and escape all the way through the sea. It was
How would
like I was gonna make people like Vincent drink the underwater breathing potion and tell him to like carry the boat all the way to shore.
I wish
It
we would
was
have had that.
perfect.
Should have brought that up when the Giants ran at us. We probably could have gone away.
I mean, we only had one potion though.
Yeah.
That's true.
And I was like, at first I was imagining myself doing it. I was like, I'm going to put on Tuttigup's armor, so I'm going to be really heavy, and I'm going to walk from the bottom of the sea like Zelda, like Link in Zelda with his blue suit and his boots. Would have been epic.
Here's a question. JP, obviously your new character was built around the pink boots on some level. How much does them getting destroyed affect your plans for the character? They were pretty dire to the character. That was definitely like a breaking of the orb moment that occurred. Yeah.
Now you
yeah.
have more opportunity to create more story, J Pizzles.
Yeah. And I mean, what that actually means, we'll just have to. Well, that'll unfold in the story, which I think it kind of already did. But Jeff, it was mentioned. Oh, a lot of these questions are like so story based that you'll just have to find out and see. Someone's asking if I considered Paladin. No, it wouldn't. It just wouldn't have worked in this party. I would have had to kill them all or try to kill them all right off the bat.
Yeah. What about the armorer in the old town, Jeff?
I know, it's funny. Every time I read comments, people are like, Jeff, what about the armor? Well, nothing's changed. I told him that when I made my trip back to my kingdom, I would bring him with me, and he would be the king's armor. You may have noticed I haven't made my trip back home yet, so I have not forgotten him.
Someone asked what happened to the horses. They're still back in Windsail, racking up a heavy parking toll.
Nice.
Or, you know.
Someone asked what.
Oh, I have one I want to answer.
Do your clothes grow / shrink with you when they change their size, JP? Yes. I can make myself 25% smaller or bigger, and I gain 5% to that every level. It's one of the staff's abilities.
So I've been getting this question a crap ton, like everywhere. So I want to say it on stream so as many people can get this answer as possible. Why do I ban druids and bards?
Oh my god, did someone ask you that question?
I get that question like every day.
I'm
one
tired
way or
of
another.
hearing about you reply to posts about druids and bards.
Yeah. Okay,
So
guys.
answer it for one final time.
Here's the deal. In 2nd edition alone, druids and bards are mechanically stupid. They're not fun to play. People start out playing druids and bards, and then after like 2 or 3 levels, like, this character class sucks, I'm unhappy, and I'm not having a good time. So in 2nd edition, we don't allow them. Other editions, they're fine. 2nd edition mechanics only, guys. Good.
There you go.
Is there a new monster enemy you want to kill since the dragon?
Oh, that's a good question. We'll just go around. We'll ask everyone that. Jeff, what do you want to kill?
Well, I'm pretty dead set on like my character being really tunnel vision towards giants now, and that island. Like, we've done this for I don't know what the time frame is in game, but a long, long time, and we've never had someone die. And we were betrayed and killed by these monsters that, like, there was no we pissed them off, then they killed us. They, as far as I'm concerned, are like military monsters. So, my character's dead set on killing giants and ogres.
Breger, what about you?
Yeah, agreed. I mean, hill giants are my favored enemy, so obviously them. I want to save all of the people from the elvish homelands, especially grandmother Clarice. Got to make sure she's safe, of course. And I also really want to kill Yila because she betrayed the party. So fuck her, and we're gonna kill her.
Hey, that's my best friend from childhood, yo.
No, I don't care if she's your friend from childhood. She's gonna die.
in front of you. She's gonna be pretty good.
Jen, what do you want to kill? What creature?
Well,
Her
for
her
the
15th
story right
monster.
now. Sorry, what?
I'm just teasing again.
Good.
Yeah, well, right now, of course, I want to kill the ogres and hill giants like them. I think someday it would be pretty sick to have to make a choice to, like, either kill Dalamor or Oris or, like, some other person, like an epic choice of doom kind of thing. But for now, I guess just hill giants.
I want to kill like some other dimension type shit, but that's probably not till much later, or I don't even know if that's possible. That's up to Neal. But what was that? Someone asked a good question, and someone asked that Neal, you once mentioned that 2nd edition wizards are too overpowered at 5th level. Do you still agree to this, or like how did you compensate for the wizard
I'm
now
just going to be
being
more
fifth?
strict about spell components at 5th and 6th levels. So for example, the spell Stinking Cloud, which JP doesn't have, but I think it's one of the things he could have rolled for, requires a rotten egg or some like rotten cabbage or something like that. So that means JP would always have to be carrying around a rotten egg or like rotting cabbage to cast the spell, which limits the number of times he could cast it, and then also, you know, if he gets like hit by an ogre club, the rotten egg is probably going to crack.
Sure.
So when it comes to higher level spells, I'm going to be a little bit more precarious with picking out hold on, you don't. This is a rare spell component. You don't have any Displacer Beast Hide. You don't have a bit of whatever on you.
So, remember when I was collecting pillow scraps and all
Yeah.
that crap?
Yeah.
That's because I read the spell, and that was one of the components for nap, and so I thought I had to have those. I
Yeah,
was gonna-
and you did, but
Yeah, but then I only learned that it works for wizards because you can regain all your spells for that night in like an instant or something like that. And so I fucked
Yeah.
that up. But that's why I did
No.
that so long ago.
no, but that was a good thing to do. It's just for most common spell components, like a little bit of salt, like pillow scraps, feathers, a little bit of wax. Like we just ignore that shit and assume that a wizard carries a bunch of it. And when you go to town, you're killing a couple days, you like restock on like the super basic, obvious things.
Right.
So
One more question because we got a minute left on this 20 minutes, so then we'll call it. I don't want to ask that. That's just funny. Someone asked, why does everyone have terminal amnesia from week to week? We're busy people, man. We forget a bunch of shit. We don't write any of this
speaks to
down to our own fault.
Yeah, I'm sure he's joking, but that's actually like part of the reason why I've stopped reading comments on the YouTube for this, like, because they're getting kind of mean. They're like, "Why the fuck don't they remember what happened last week?" It's like, actually, I do another job. This is what I do for fun. So it's nice to
Yeah.
share it with you guys. But if you want to know how much preparation I personally do each week, boop, and it's not because I don't care. It's because I want to keep it fun and not like a strenuous job.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
if you guys, same kind of thing with the other shows, Ron. If you want to make it so that this is our source of income and we're professional, then you would expect me to prepare. But until then, nah, some things will get forgotten.
Until we're
I can't remember any of the
D&D
towns.
players.
Fitchview is the only town I can remember, and it's like the town we've been to like.
Oh, I remember Willowbrook.
Yeah, I remember that one, of course.
and Valesburg, right? You guys remember Valesburg?
I don't.
Yep.
I did not. I couldn't say the name at
That's
the moment.
Dalamar's town, dude.
Yeah, I should remember it, right?
Yeah,
But
no,
I don't.
it's cool. No,
Hence
but
my
that's
point.
yeah. Most parties don't remember any of this stuff, but that's fine because it's a fun thing, you know.
Sure.
You shouldn't have to worry about that.
Last question. Someone was asking what my intention was of casting the AoE sleep spell within the tiny room. I said I wanted to cast it, then I read that it was going to be AoE, and then I was like, well, hopefully it doesn't just land on the four of us. If it lands on everyone, I can just go kill the two people, then wake everyone up and look like a badass. But it missed, so I wasn't able to have that. So unless you guys see any other questions, I think that's it, and we'll go ahead and do shout-outs.
Good for me.
Yeah, we'll do
Cool.
shoutouts. No Q&A this week. Written Q&A will start next week.
God, I can't believe we're going to be playing in 2 days.
you, honey.
I mean, oh crap, Q&A in 2 days.
Yeah. Jen, some shout-outs.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Sorry for no webcam. It's just because my internet is shit. Follow me at LivinPink SC2. Check out my stream. If I have internet, I will stream. Twitch.tv/LivinPink. Facebook.com/LivinPink. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the fan art. And yeah, keep coming. Come back in 2 days. That's it.
Cool. Breger, some shout-outs.
Yeah, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate everybody that tunes in every week. I think I say this every week, but we have an awesome community that watches us and that
Yes.
creates content for us and stuff. So thank you. Especially, I listened to that song during one of the breaks.
Dude, that song's
the
just
journey so far.
It's too good.
Yeah, that was really cool. I like how you put the sound clips of us talking in there. That really made it put it over the top. Yeah, follow my Twitter at MLGRyan, and I just started streaming. Today is literally my second day of streaming. So I'm going to be streaming actually after this. So if you're going to watch me, it's twitch.tv/RyuZilla. It's different than my MLG Ryan account. Yeah, it's RyuZilla. So I'll be streaming after this.
Jeff, some shoutouts?
Just a thank you to everyone, same as Ryan. The community is absolutely awesome. It's really, really cool, and just know that we really appreciate it. Just as a reminder, I will be hosting DreamHack, actually. I leave this coming Thursday for that, and that carries on through the weekend, and I will be doing a lot of casting there as well. I know that when MLG announced their casters, there's a lot of people who are asking if I was going to be casting, and that's the next opportunity to hear me do that, so I appreciate the inquiries and the kindness there. And as far as I'm concerned, if you want to support me and what I do, just follow me on Twitter, iNcontroL. And then when I stream, look at me there, iNcontroL TV on Twitch. But thank you all, and of course, big shout out to my team, Evil Geniuses.
All right. Neal, some shout-outs.
Shout out to everyone watching. Shout out to everyone who watches Esports Mafia, because that is the most fun shit we do. And of course, anyone that plays D&D here, if you guys are free Wednesday nights, you're always welcome to join us for Mafia.
What time does it start?
6 o'clock Wednesday nights, 6 p.m. California time. And then we usually go for 3 or 4 hours.
All right. I might hop in one of these weeks. We'll see.
Yeah. And
I'll come back.
yeah. Also, we're going to do map making tomorrow, also known as cartography, and then Mafia on Wednesday. And next Thursday, not this upcoming, but next Thursday is the second episode of Love Bites. So check that out as well.
Cool stuff.
Very cool.
Tuesday, 8 p.m. EDT. We'll be playing again. I don't really have anything else. I think that's it. My brain's a little fried, so we'll see you guys Tuesday. Thanks for watching. I guess I'll leave you guys with a preview of kind of a work in progress of a new logo for the show. So I'd love to see y'all's response in the chat for that. And other than that, we'll see you guys on Tuesday, 8 p.m. EDT. We're out. Thanks for watching. It's been RollPlay. Peace.